Pete Thomas from season number 2, giving you guys the bonus behind the scenes. So listen, I wanted to talk. This is, of course, giving you a weekly update. This is week number 7. A couple of neat things. One is, if you looked at what was going on in the gym, couple of neat pieces of equipment, of course, is the Jacob's Ladder. There's another neat piece of equipment that Daniel is actually getting worked out on called the Prowler. So if you're into that kind of stuff, it was neat to see Daniel pushing that piece of equipment around. Jillian has got all kind of tricks up her sleeve. I thought that was really neat. One of the things that came to my mind, actually, when Jill was dealing with Amanda, it was Amanda's struggle. It reminded me from season 2, back in the day, back in yonder times. My teammate, Mark, he had this to say. He said, "I don't know how many calories crying burns, but I hope it's a lot." It was really, I started thinking about that. Amanda had really just an emotional time getting around to doing the workouts that Jillian wanted her to do. And we know that she can do it. Jillian wouldn't ask her to do something that she couldn't do. And so it's just a lot of pressure on her. So it's really going to be interesting to see how that plays out down the road, especially on the scale and beyond. There's a tight-knit group there on the black team. So it's going to be interesting to see as they go down the road how Amanda's able to overcome that, because I believe for sure that she will. Now, also, I thought it was very interesting, and I have to really give kudos to the producers about Abby's situation. Of course, Abby, she lost, her child and her husband in a car accident, and we knew this from week 1. And this could have really been done poorly, but it wasn't. It has not been. This has not been overdrawn. It has not been overdone. It's been done very, very well. Oh, gut-wrenching, mind you. Very, very, very emotionally gut-wrenching. But I thought that the contestants, the producers and the story editors did a very good job of dealing with her particular situation. For that matter, one of the things that we see this week was also Jillian talking to Shay about her situation. And it's like, good Lord, can a child go through any more? Here on the one hand, we see a mother and a wife going through a lot of emotional struggle because of the death of her husband and of her child. And then Shay coming through the situation with her mom, who is a heroin addict and buying drugs and all of that, even while she's there in the room. Some really, really struggles. And so we can see the theme of the season coming into play, called Second Chances. And so very, very emotional stuff, very powerful stuff. And so we have to realize that when we go through weight loss and really health is not just about weight loss, but health is about being healthy from the inside out. And so we see that Shay is being worked on from the inside out. I thought that was really neat. Now, also at the weigh-in, we see Big Rudy. He dropped over 100 pounds in a short period of time. And Dane appears. Dane shows up, and one of the things he talks about was doing the San Francisco Triathlon. And that was done there on Treasure Island. We were there together. We did that together. And so you guys can check the blog out for information about that San Francisco Triathlon. It was a great, great, great experience. And literally, Dane had to fly back out from LA that evening, fly back up to San Francisco, participate in the triathlon the next morning. The other thing, of course, was Abby's request to get voted home. To get voted up. She's had some injuries, some stress fracture throughout the entire season, and so we haven't had a chance to see her work out at her full potential, but I've got a strong feeling that she's going to be great at home. So nothing real deep regarding behind the scenes this week. It's one of those weeks. Week number 7 was the week that I got voted off the show. So these contestants, they've been there long enough to where they should now know what is required on a regular basis of them. And so it's really, you've been there for quite a while, and yet you still want to go even further. So I'm looking forward to the weeks to come, how well the contestants are going to do. Actually, I've got the pleasure of speaking to the contestants next week behind the scenes. We'll be doing a conference call with them to encourage them. We're actually not that many weeks from the finale. We've got 6 weeks left. So it's going to be great to see these contestants come through to the home stretch. Also, make sure you check out Thanksgiving week. And just let you know that the Thanksgiving week there's going to be a special Where Are They Now episode, and somebody may be appearing. So anyway, have a great and awesome day. Remember, there is a winner within you. This is Pete Thomas, and have a great day.